Uh, Today is February 25th, 2012. Here we are in Dubai. And today I am going to give you some very good news that we have the Jatropha seeds and the fruit from UAE. These seeds and this is the fruit. And this fruit and this seed has grown in Ras Al Khaimah in UAE at Engineer Shafiq Ansari's place. So the beauty is, look at the size of this seed. It is so good and so big, and this came from the Mastan seed. This seed is known as the Mastan seed. This has the highest yield that we have heard or calculated so far, and this is like if you take 5 kilos of this and we extract it. We have shown a video earlier that this seed gives 2 liters of oil. What that means is that if I have 1000 kilos, I would get 400 liters of oil from it. You have seen the bottles that we have, the water bottle, which is 1.5 liter bottle, and a 500 grams bottle. This makes 2 liters of oil. And I showed the weighing on a weighing scale of the seeds. Now when we will crush this, that would mean that we would get biodiesel, and this is now I got the seeds from the farms that I grew and the crossbreeding that I did, and that means that the yield here, look at this beautiful size. This size I had put in a previous video, the size, putting it on a watch that I wear all the time as a measurement. Then you can see that the size is so big that I hope to cross the 40% barrier and go to 45 to 50% yield of oil. If we can do that much of yield, and then we grow this in UAE between Dubai and Abu Dhabi and Al Ain on both sides of the freeway of the Sheikh Zayed road that goes from Dubai. These are the forests that the great king of this country, the ruler of this country, Sheikh Zayed, in his dream, and I am following that dream to have this country become a complete green country, meaning not only green because of the forest, but green because of the energy. This is biodiesel. If we use this oil, the pollution of this country would be reduced because this is no sulfur in this. Can you open this seed, please? See, I'm going to show you from, this is how bring the camera close. This is how the seed comes out from this fruit, and there are 3 seeds in each fruit. Okay, and just 1 second. Hello? Well, can I call you right back? I am making a video, right? Please, thank you. Okay, fine. Sorry. Okay, so this is the seed that we are growing, and even in the busy schedule that we are, I am updating the people of the Middle East, and look at this seed, the size of this seed. It is just unbelievable, the weight and the size, and I am pretty sure when I'm not going to waste these seeds of just taking oil. I am going to replant them on the here in UAE or in Saudi Arabia to get the plantations going. We have tried seeds from all over the world, from many countries, but actually at the end of the day, it is the yield that matters, how much oil comes out of these seeds. So with all of this and this local grown, we have Muhammad Sakhar, who is the Director General of Municipality of Ras Al Khaimah, one of the great industrialists, the great environmentalist. And Muhammad Sakhar is been working with me. He has Jatropha at his home. He's growing that. I have seeds from that. So with all of this that we are doing here, and I'm going right now to Ras Al Khaimah, I will go and plant these, and I'm trying to have the government of Ras Al Khaimah put these seeds there in the nursery and then make the trees and grow Jatropha from the seeds that have grown in UAE, indigenous. We have now plantation in Ras Al Khaimah, in Sharjah, in Dubai, in Khanij. You have seen many videos of the Khanij plant, and then we have in Al Ain. In Al Ain we have the tree growing at the house of Haji Saab, who was the advisor to Sheikh Zayed on agriculture. So I am using all local resources, using the water here, taking the manure from here, and my guess is that the manure from the camels would be the best food that I can give. If my experiment on that manure is successful, then that manure can be a very big exportable item, because the whole world is trying to grow Jatropha. We are growing it in Pakistan, we are growing it here, we are starting in spring in Saudi Arabia, and Sudan, Egypt, Tanzania, all of these countries, Nigeria, and I am working with various organizations and people. I would like us, this heat, this climate, this pollution to be reduced, and this climate change. And most important, oil today in the world is going over $120 a barrel. That is unrefined oil. When you crush these seeds and you get the oil, that oil can be put in generators, in tractors, in trucks, in buses. Okay, you don't need huge refineries. Just a expeller this big would do the job. So at the end of the day, it is my desire that people who want to do something, and also the money, the revenue of oil is so big. Jatropha oil from 1 million acres would produce 2 to 4 billion US. It would reduce the poverty of many countries. Poverty starts when there is no electricity, when there is no power. If there is electricity, there are computers, there is light, there is work, people get employed. So this is not only just growing this seed, it is a complete green revolution that we are doing. And since Arena is the right here in UAE, I am here in UAE and working step by step on this. Use solar to convert seawater by RO into sweet water. But the most important thing, there is a myth. People talk that Jatropha does not need this. No. Jatropha needs everything. It needs love, it needs care, it needs water, it needs fertilizer, it needs effort. Don't be mistaken that you can just throw the seed somewhere, it will grow. It will not grow. It needs experts who will guide you, who will tell you how to do it, what to do, when to trim it, when to prune it, when to give fertilizer, when to give water, when to clean the land, when to plant, what time to plant these seeds. If you plant these seeds and the harvest is in June or July in countries which are very hot, it will burn the flower. So it is a science, it is not something, and if done properly, then the results and the yield and the income is tremendous. 1 million acre means a 40 mile by 40 mile area. It employs 817,000 people. And there is the farmer who grows it, then the transporter who transports it, then the crushing people who crush it, then the oil people who take the oil, the storage people. In the crushing plant, they are engineers, they are people who are crushing it. And then there is the distributor, then the retailer, and then from the retailer, what they do in villages, they take them in drums, in Suzukis or pickups, and they take it to the villages in drums and they distribute that. So 14 people get employed just from growing one item. And because it is oil and it is big money, there is income for everybody on that chain that is there. So please understand, for 3 years we have been telling this, and now we are ready to do it here. Please join us. My name is Salim Mastan, and I will help you in whatever way I can. Thank you. Have a nice day.